Okay, looks like the in-game here. Let's start recording. Let us stop the music and let's get into spectating.
2 minutes 25 seconds delay,
Alright.
and I don't know, these are the same guys I was looking at a second ago. No, they are not.
No?
There's a
No,
second
these
team here.
guys look better. Yeah, it's 2100 elo.
3D Max Mountain, okay.
Yeah. We probably
Yeah,
looked
there
at the wrong team.
Or it was...
Team Get
this is the
Visible
strange
Gaming.
thing. Yeah, the other team was called Get Invisible, so they probably stole their name, and then they were forced to go into Get Visible Gaming. I don't know. It's kind of interesting why a team would steal someone else's name,
Right,
but
right.
oh well.
Well, enough about that. We have Alistair on support for Get Visible with Ezreal, so that's going to be really aggressive bot lane versus Janna and Graves, Rallis and Flumus on those two. And how do you think that's going to go in terms of winning lane? Who's going to win the lane?
Graves has Ignite. They have no heal.
Both
Okay,
sides have Ignite.
interesting.
Both sides have Ignite. It's become...
It's more common for a proc carry to take Ignite because you have that burst potential.
Well,
Same
it's
goes for
very
Graves,
common for
because at the
Graves.
moment- Yeah, Graves at the moment is super strong. He's that's pretty much all you saw in the last official tournament. It was just Graves all the time. But yeah, Graves is really strong at the moment, and the change that they made to his Q is not that significant. It actually just awards Graves players for actually getting into that close range and then
Right.
finishing off with that Q. But yeah, the bottom lane, I don't know, I see it as a fairly equal lane, because if Alistair initiates with his WQ combo, then Janna is there for the counter initiate. She has a lot of counter initiate ability, even levels 1 to 4.
Yeah.
And yeah, the problem with having Alistair versus Graves is because Alistair requires to get melee range to actually utilize the CC, and Graves basically is really good at melee range exchanges because of True Grit and of course his bookshot. So if he does initiate, then they're both going to have to go into close range, because Ezreal will probably be using his Arcane Shift as well if they duke into the brush, and Mr. Rallis can just follow it with AQ, which will just basically win him the trade. I don't know, I see it as a very equal lane, but from what I see, blue team really can't initiate on purple team's bottom lane. They need to just let that happen. They need to just go in for the poke and try and get around the minions, but I would actually give it Gamehoppers. I think Gamehoppers have the better bottom lane.
I think I'm going to have the buck. Yep, I am indeed going to have the buck, so I'm just going to fix that really quickly.
What type of bug?
It shows in the lower right corner.
Just go in, do you know how to fix that?
Yeah, just go in video settings and
Yeah, okay.
change it around. So you got to say that the skin war. Who's going to win that?
It's pretty... I don't know. I don't see how Gamehoppers is going to win this, because there's 2 legendary skins.
Oh god. Oh dear lord.
So 4, 5, 6. 6 to 1, 2, 3. 6 to 3. It's pretty brutal.
That is pretty brutal, yeah. And I suppose we're about to be done with loading screen?
Yeah, Ezreal with the customary toaster. And there we go, we are in game.
Microphone muted.
Oops.
Microphone activated.
That was not what I wanted to do with. Let us
So welcome guys, this will be round 1 of 4PL between Gamehoppers and Team Get Invisible Gaming. And Get Invisible Gaming on about 2.1k plus from what I've seen, and of course Gamehoppers are 2.2k to 2.4k. And as pretty much the ELO matchups, so they're pretty close. Pretty close, there's not too much difference in skill, so let's have to see how the teams operate, and how it goes from there. Both teams going for a fairly defensive start. Alistair putting out the ward down at his red buff for the invade. Just decide to go for that. Ping's going down by Gamehoppers. Really want to go for this invade. Everyone's split, so I can't see this happening. Graves is down at the bottom, and it looks like Get Visible might want to go for the invade. They put the ward down, so they've got the defense down there, and then they might be going for the push. They do have Alistair. A lot of upfront burst with Ezreal, Lee Sin, and Galio. Could possibly go for this.
We could very possibly go for it.
They have the counter initiate for Janna on Gamehoppers, but what are they looking to do here?
I think Gamehoppers is just looking to cover up while that Get Visible Gaming is really looking to go in for the invade here. They are going in. Alistair leading the charge. Broto doesn't know what's happening. They don't see anything. Maybe Flumus will notice, and he will notice and be really, really close. Is forced to flash out of there. Leeson missing the Sonic Wave, but they will notice, and Jana no flash now. Ping's going on to Graves. They don't know he's there, but that's also a place you could go. He's covering there. Vladimir going back. Nope. He's going to decide to stay, and Rallis forced to flash as well. Not sure why he went in for it, but they got 2 flashes off that bottom lane, and that's going to be really, really good for Get Visible Gaming.
Yeah, they're also going to pick up his blue as well, but the Gamehoppers are coming in on their position. 4 versus 4 at the moment, and
Yep.
Irella on her way. I picked up the blue. Brawler has got that. Going to leave those small minions, and Malphite will be clearing those up. So
Yep.
he's been taking a decent amount of damage from that 5-man group, but they came out ahead there. They got the blue, and they still have their own blue to get. So there's nothing really Malphite can do. He can't really invade that himself. And plus they got those 2 flashes as well.
Yep. That is true, and Rallis as well lost a lot of HP. Plus that they have no flashes in that bot lane, so we're probably going to see a lot of aggression coming in from it. Already the Polarize coming in from Alistair, and straight on with the exhaust onto Ezreal. Losing a lot of HP from that trade actually, but no exhaust as well, so they have basically no summoners but the ignite in that bot lane now.
Yeah, there's a bit of miscommunication there because Mr. Rallis did not rack at the same time Flumas used his exhaust. It was a good second delay, and that was an auto-attack miss. He could have followed up on that and potentially gotten the kill. That was just a bit of miscommunication already into the game. That has given them the advantage, however, and now the minions are pushing into the tower.
Yep. They are also a bit behind in XP right now. They have some push, so that should be just fine. Hitting up to level 2 now. Broto falling pretty low in the jungle. Not sure he can actually do this.
He should be able to take those. He'll be able to get the big minion, and get the health back. But that's not the position he wants to be in, especially he's lost that blue, so he's behind on that front, and therefore he can't speed up his jungle, and he will not be able to sustain himself.
Yep.
And top, we do have Jolish on Aurelia versus Vladimir.
Yep.
Vladimir should have the level 1 to 3 to 4 advantage, but then Aurelia should start winning. You just simply outtrade him.
And you see Aurelia right now, Jolish is playing really, really defensive, but he is going to be looking to trade some damage here. He goes in with that heightened style, just trying to trade off the damage, and comes out kind of equal. So really nice for him.
It's equal now, but give him 2 more levels and he will be coming out ahead. Meanwhile, mid, Galio versus Kennen, that's going to be a kind of passive lane. Galio really can't kill Kennen, and because Galio is so tanky inherently, Kennen will not be able to take him out either, so this will be quite an even lane, or to the point where they're not being able to get that kill. Especially with ganks as well, that's not even going to happen, because Kennen can just lightning rush away, and Galio is Galio.
Exactly. Might see if a gank comes in from Malphite, they'll be able to kill him. But yet again, it is Galio. He's really, really tanky, as you said. And, yep. Not much more to add to that.
It's quite some, real passive lanes. The only thing that we'll see is kind of at bottom, and that's it. I mean, top will happen. Something will happen at top, maybe level 5 to 6, or maybe now because Brawler looking for the gank. On Jolicious, looking for the Q, for the engage, going really near that bush. I'm surprised he didn't go in. That was a perfectly lined up Q. Meanwhile, Bottom's starting to trade off some damage. Ala's coming out ahead there. That's what I was talking about. They go into the close range, into that melee range, and they're going to just come out ahead. Brawler taking a lot of time at top. He's just, I don't understand. He's had so many good opportunities. Like, now is a good opportunity.
There we go.
Now, there's the Blade Surge, looking for the initiate. Blade Surge wants to get onto Brawler, into the equilibrium. Exhaust has gone down, flash into Q, follows up, but that's not going to be enough to slow her down for True Dance to follow up with the damage. Interesting. I know he was waiting for the Blade Surge, but
that was a lot of time wasted. That was really a lot of time wasted.
Yeah, this is the thing. If Ireli uses her Blade Surge, she's only going to use it to get the minion, and therefore the cooldown's going to be refreshed anyway. It is very doubtful that she's actually going to go for the harass onto Drew Dats, because he's Vladimir, and at this level she really can't do anything, maybe at level 5, but he's too close to his tower. So there was no real, point for her to do that.
Meanwhile in bot lane, I'm sorry, but Broto is going on to Buddha. He's taking some damage. A good headbutt coming in from Alistair, and actually Ignite onto Broto, Ignite onto Buddha as well. Not sure if he'll fall from that. Maybe just... Yes, the first blood will be picked up by Rallis. Really, really clutch kill there, and really close. But he didn't have any more potions, so Ezreal couldn't save himself from that first blood, and Rallis is going to be so happy about that. Being bullied a lot in lane so far, so picking up that first blood kill will put him pretty far ahead.
And here's the problem that Ezreal now has. He's going to start losing the lane because when Graves gets ahead, it's hard to just like put him out of it, because as soon as he hits 6, that's a lot of base damage from the burst, and there's nothing really he can do. Because Ezreal, his main damage output is supposed to be in lane, his main dominance is supposed to be in laning phase and maybe mid game, but
the same
now
with
Graves
Graves.
is going to scale into... I don't agree with that as much, since his quick draw really allows him to scale into late game better than Ezreal.
Yes.
He's not the best scaling AD carry, but he's better, definitely better than Ezreal. He only has about 50% on his passive, but that's a build-up, whereas it's an instant steroid from Graves on his E, plus it resets a lot faster as well.
Yeah. That is true, but both Graves and Ezreal are made for lane dominance, to be honest. But yeah, Graves scales better into late game, whereas Ezreal... With that level 6 though, I think they could do something with the knock-up combo from Alistair, coming in with Ezreal's ultimate True Shot Barrage. That's a lot of damage.
Coming in, lands a Q onto the secondary target, and yeah, the lightning surge goes out, and he's good.
Yep, they did get the flash off, so it was still worth a good gank. And wow, a lot of damage coming onto Johnny there. Galio does have Ignite, so we might see something happening here. Broto is right around the corner. Galio knows. Yeah, Galio knows, looking to steal those wraiths, but decided it was a bit too dangerous.
Minions now pushing into Johnny's tower, but he knows he has to go back. He's only a E-Q combo away from death, plus the Ignite. He needs to get out of there. There's no point just trying to get those creeps and then dying for it. Roto going to cover that lane anyway, so he's not going to be bleeding.
Yep.
Now at top, Joe Licious definitely has the advantage. He's now pushing into that tower, and Trudats just not want to get anywhere near that Irelia right now, especially with the minion stack. Irelia's 51 farm to Vladimir's 50. He's going to be ahead in farm because this is now a tower, but Irelia should, or might be able to get some kills now. She's got the kill potential.
Yeah. That's definitely true. Pick up that Phage, pick up a Ward. Ward won't do much, it would just cover up, but picking up that Phage will maybe be able to give her some procs, which will make Jolicious able to really trade a lot more, be able to chase a lot more, because Vladimir will of course be slowed. Meanwhile, Galio picking up that blue buff, going in for the wraiths. He's just really farming. Yep.
Alright, so if you take a look at bottom lane right now, both lanes are going to hit 6 pretty soon. Alice's only got like 100 XP left. Arala's nice, going in for the WQ combo, but doesn't know it near to even try and contest that. Interesting, he's just taking a harass to the face, but the problem is, if they go for the engage, and Mr. Rallis is just going to instantly nuke one of them down. He has way more burst than Ezreal level 6, and plus his ultimate is instant, unlike Buddha's. He's going to have to charge that up. And if Alistair goes for the initiate like that, Buddha's just not in position for any of these. He just goes in, and he just carries on farming. They're not coordinated at all. Now Broto looks for the gang. They definitely have the kill potential. Level 6 on Broto has the ultimate, and Alistair has the ultimate as well. Taking some harass to the face. He's trying to bait Buddha into going after him, but he needs to be careful just in case they do get bursted down in this trade. And look for Broto going in with the ultimate, Q into ultimate, taking a lot of damage, Ignite gone down as well. Auto attack for the finish, and Mr. Rallis will finish off with that Ignite. Also taking a lot of damage, pops the ultimate a bit late. Will they go for the dive? They will not. They do not know where Lee Sin is, and he is in fact at Golems. So that was an easy pickup for that kill.
Yep. And Rallis now 2-0 here. Well played by Broto, seeing his range straight onto Ezreal, just was able to go straight onto Ezreal with that ultimate, and they basically just CC chained him completely, and that Ignite picking up the kill. Also, one of the reasons it's nice to have Ignite on your AD carry is that they won't escape with 20 HP, or 100 HP, or 50 HP, you know? They won't escape with a sliver of health, because you have that Ignite on them.
Yeah, it gives you more kill potential in lane, but later game, that extra heal for just the heal bait is really nice, and not having that is a bit of a shame. And just the fact they don't have heal on their team at all, that's quite a deficit in health. And at the top, Joe Lish is doing a lot of damage to True Dats, just for harass. He's however, and meanwhile,
there's this Drake here, and it looks like that Invisible Gaming are going to pick this Drake up, but Joe Johnny is going to follow up with the ultimate. Headbutt out of there, but going to pick up the kill. 3 people in a terrible position right now. Exhaust coming onto Brona. He will kick 2 away here and probably be able to get over. No! Rallis picking up a 3rd kill for his team. And that's a 2-4-0, but they did get Dragon.
Fairly equal, but now the feed's being directed straight onto that Graves.
Yeah.
And that's the person you really don't want it on. But they're taking a lot of damage already just from the quick draw into auto attacks. So much damage, taking it down to 60% HP.
That's the red buff. The red buff working there.
Able to zone him out.
Yep. Jalicious is taking a lot of damage in top lane right now. Pretty low actually. Just trying to farm it out. He's almost out of mana, so Vladimir kind of have the dominating position right now. And
yeah, this is the thing. He's out of mana, and he really can't farm. He can't blade surge farm. This is the thing. That's what usually makes Irelia such a great farm on the lane. Malphite looking for the gank. Flash goes from Jalicious straight onto tower into ultimate from Broto. Wombo combo. True, that's taking a lot of damage from that ignite. Just needs the auto attack for finish. Probably wasn't going to die from that ignite. Broto needed to do that finish.
Yeah.
And that was a clean kill. That was a really nice flash into equilibrium straight onto the turret. Jalicious knew he was taking aggro from that turret, and in a split second he was going to run out, flash into equilibrium.
Yeah, really, really well timed there by Jalicious. As you said, he saw what was going to happen. Wow, meanwhile bot lane though, Lee Sin going to follow up onto Rallis with the Sonic Wave. Rallis flashing away, there wasn't exhausting him. Flumus, good ultimate. They won't be that far away from Rallis though, but I think he will get into safety. Exhaust onto Flumus now, he is going to flash as well. Vrana kind of following up, but is deciding to get out of there again as he takes turret aggro. But all the summoners are now burned in that bot lane for Gamehoppers.
Yeah, that was a good ultimate from Flumis. Knocked them away so there was no longer any threat on Graves, and the aggro was lost. Therefore they had to turn on Flumis, but Flumis had the flash. He was going to waste it, but he knew that he could just instantly de-aggro 3 people, which would save them both.
Right. So in terms of the next Dragon fight, how do you think that that's going to go if we take a look at how the teams are built up?
Well, Mountain going to stop Flumis from recalling, not get the Graves, and he's going to, yeah. Dick move, good job. But the Drake fight, I don't know. Currently it's 0 to 5 anyway.
Right.
They have 2k advantage. They lost the Drake, but they got 2 kills there. Okay, Malphite's going to pick up that blue. Just not really needs to give it to Johnny at this stage because he only really needs it for cooldowns and well, for energy regen as well because he will start losing mana, but not at this stage because
energy.
Yeah, energy.
Yeah. I think you said he would start losing mana. Anyhow. Yeah, I think Kennen really benefits from the blue buff later into the game as he can really easily run out of energy, and of course the cooldown reduction on his shriekens and so on are really, really beneficial. So blue buff is definitely a good thing to have even an energy user later into the game.
Meanwhile, Boston going out for the trade, but Zoralis putting down that ultimate into the smoke screen, not able to start trading. And now Buzz is not in a great position. I don't know if he can stay in here. Has he got a health pot? No, he does not. He has the vamp set, and he's looking for the healing from Mountain. That's all he's going to be able to do. I think he needs to be careful. Mr. Rallis, quick draw into auto attack, and then the buckshot will finish him off.
Right. Yeah, and actually we're taking a look at Mountain here. I wanted to see what he was leveling, and I was thinking that against such an aggressive lane as this is and how it's been going so far, he would level up the heal, but actually he's been going for that headbutt, so they're still looking to trade. Ignite coming onto Buddha here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it for him. Yes, the last Ignite tick will just pick him up despite the heal coming in from Mountain. And that's the thing, I think if Mountain had a higher level in heal, he would probably have been able to save Ezreal right there.
Yeah, it's also interesting that he's put points into headbutt, because even if you're going for an aggressive lane, you usually put it into pulverize because that's your main source of CC. Yes, the headbutt is displacement, but the pulverize is AoE. You're only using that to position yourself, well, mainly, and to maybe put someone out of position. But it's interesting that he's put points into headbutt, because there's no one on the enemy well, he has this Kennen, yeah, but then after that, you don't really, I don't know, I find it interesting.
I think you put it in headbutt for damage, because that gives a higher amount of burst from both, like, it gives a higher amount of burst combined, as headbutt deals more damage than pulverize.
Yeah, but pulverize is AoE.
Yes, but when you want to do single target damage, it doesn't matter if it's AoE.
I don't know, does it do more damage? I'm pretty sure it's near equal.
Yeah,
very close to near equal.
But if it's a bit higher, I mean, those 50 damage or 20 damage can maybe mean a lot.
Well, meanwhile, it's not going straight onto True Dats. Base stage 5 seconds, not going to follow this up, doesn't know where Lee Sin is. But yeah, if he had actually gone for that, he would have picked up the kill. But meanwhile, Galio the ultimate down from Kennen, taking a lot of damage, pops his own ultimate down for the taunt, still taking damage. Johnny following up on Brawner, and there's a Shuriken for the finish.
Yep, nicely played there by Broto, nicely played by Johnny. They really was able to burst Galio down before Lee Sin could follow up in the fight, and that basically made it a 1v2 situation twice instead of a 1-2v2 situation. Because when Galio was down, that was basically when Lee Sin started dealing damage, and then it was just, well, we're just going to fight you straight on because we're dealing double damage. And he jumped straight into a Kennen ultimate as well. It's not the thing you always want to do.
Yeah, now it's 0 and 8. I feel that the game's just starting to snowball.
Yep.
At the point where it was 0 and 5, it wasn't too bad, but they're just getting like single pickups in each lane. Like they're just winning independently rather than the jungler's help, which is generally what you don't expect. Maybe in bottom lane, you get a few kills there, but even so, they're just independently winning. And this is like a massive, massive problem for them. They need a team fight basically, and Drake has literally just spawned as I was starting to talk, so they might look for this. Top lane do not have any teleports, but Vladimir should probably head down.
Yep, Ignite coming on to Vladimir right now though. He is really going straight on to True Dats here, and we're going to see him pull, but Jolish is forcing him out of lane, and that definitely gives Gamehoppers an ability to go in for the dragon. Possibility, I'm sorry.
Lee Sin is at bottom. Well, this is the thing. Vladimir has gone back. Irelia hasn't. Irelia is still at top, but Vladimir is going to be closest to Drake. So if they want to go for this Drake, it's in fact blue team who is in a better position for it.
That's true. If Vladimir, and he looks to go down for this, Jolish is not doing so. He is recalling right now. And we're probably going to see that he's going to try to go for Dragon as well, but they are going to try to delay it. I think Gamehoppers will try to delay, try to really poke a lot. At least in getting a Q onto Broto. Yeah.
They can just poke all they like, and as long as they delay them for just a couple seconds, they could actually start the fight 4 versus 5, and then Irelia can go into the squishies when all the CC is being burned. Drake now at about 50% HP, looking to engage from Johnny, and Kalshanishe from Mountain. Goes down for Vladimir, only attacking one person, ultimate back in from the flash from Johnny, doing a lot of damage, attacking 4 people. Kick goes out for Kalshanishe once again, and Vladimir not in a great position, looking for the position on Johnny, not going to have it. Brunner taking a lot of damage, Kalshanishe from the Flume is to take him away from his AD carry, but it's going to arcane shift over the wall. Is 4-4-0. Irelia flashing over the wall, another flash from Bullet, not yet used it, did use that arcane shift to get out there the first time, and Irelia looking for the dive, but they're going to start recalling under the turret. No one really to follow up, but doesn't even take much damage from the turret at all. Ultimate goes down, just tearing into Bullet, arcane shift once again, and looking for the finish. He's just going to pincer him in. Bullet trying to recall in that bush. Bloom's coming in on the side along with Mr. Rales. And if he had stayed behind Ezreal, that would have cut off the escape route, and then he would have been able to just pincer him under the turret. Interesting why he didn't decide to do that after investing so much into it, but oh well.
Yep. Yeah, and Jolish is really looking to go for it, but the reason he went back, I think, and didn't try to cut off his escape route was because he knew that the entire team was heading down the bottom lane there, and he would just, maybe even if he was able to get the kill, wouldn't be able to get out of there. And so far, none of them have died, and why give that unnecessary gold at this point in the game?
Maybe just wanted a flawless score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not yet died, so I don't know. Do you think they should wait this out until Baron? Because it's 0-12 right now. Obviously kills are not the main thing, but it's starting to get centered around that Graves.
Yeah. Meanwhile, admit though, Jolish is going really crazy. He's trading out 2v1, still onto True Dats. Actually, a ghost coming in from Vladimir, and he's going to find Broto. Not sure why he goes to Broto, says hi. Hi Broto. Just going to take some of your wraiths, and really ballsy move from him.
Did he get that big Wraith?
I don't think so.
I think it went into Malphite. Oh well.
Grace already having that Infinity Edge, he's going to deal so much damage compared to Ezreal, who's gotten the Sheen, he's gotten the double Dorans and a Vamp Scepter, but that's nothing compared to Rallis right now. He's just going to have such a high damage output, and I really don't think they can trade in that bot lane.
One of the problems this game is the junglers have been instilling fear in everyone, because it's like, I should trade for this and I can probably get the kill. This has happened several times on both teams. Actually, Johnny going straight on to Galio, and Wizard Broto coming out of nowhere with the ultimate. Ultimate goes down by Galio, and just waiting to get some time for his team to arrive. Messing up my words all over the place, but Johnny getting healed out by Fluma's counter initiate as well. He should be good. And they're just picking people up all over the place. I think Vladimir died as well from Joe Licious. But this is the thing, like, I was literally just talking about it, that the junglers are instilling fear, because you don't know where they are all the time. People can pick up the kills, but they don't know. And he backed off there and just died again, because he didn't know where Malphite was. It's just like, I should engage, but I can't, or I don't want to. It's again with Vladimir, he popped this ghost for no reason, that it may have looked like he was popping it for no reason, but the fact that Irelia was going 1 versus 2, he must have assumed that Malphite would just be around the corner looking to ult over the wall.
Well, he didn't even have to assume it, there was a ward for Malphite to pick up, so he knew it.
Yeah. Well, actually Malphite was nowhere near at the time. I mean, he was at Wraiths, but he was actually coming from a different direction anyway, so... Yeah, I don't know, it's very difficult for them at the moment.
Right.
And now that their own jungler, Brawler, is not really a threat compared to Malphite, then obviously Gamehoppers can start being more aggressive all over the board, and that's what you just saw. It was basically collateral win all over the board, because they knew that even if Lee Sin was to do something, they could probably still pick up the kill 1 versus 2 and escape out of there, because they're so fed right now.
Yeah, but hang on. I'm thinking. Sorry. Yep. Back to the game. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I was just looking at the Vladimir going really, really crazy onto Jolicious, and like, I'm not sure why he's staying up there. Jolicious going straight onto him, taking him out with that red buff. Yes, I am still watching. Wait. Meanwhile, mid lane, actually, Johnny taking a lot of damage right now. Johnny is getting exhausted by Lee Sin, but he's going to pop that ultimate, pick up the kill onto Brawner, and that's yet another kill for Johnny. Meanwhile, bot lane as well, Ral is getting killed. So the first kill coming in for Get Visible Gaming. Really, really nicely done. Finally picking up a kill. I think it was basically just Gamehoppers going a bit too ballsy.
Comeback time.
Yep.
But yeah, I think this game's over. They could wait it out until Baron, but that's it. They could wait it out until Baron, but that's it. And they're really not gonna take much damage from it either, because they have a Fed AD carry and Fed bruisers. So Baron's not gonna deal enough damage for them to equalize it up.
No, I don't think so either. Even if they get the ace them and get the Baron buff, I don't think that's much of a comeback.
Well, it might be.
Well,
like 15k, like 3k gold.
yeah.
They need like 2 aces, a Baron, and like 4 turrets.
Yeah, and then they'll be back in it. And wow, Jolicious getting ignited onto Galio here. Galio just on the turret, really trying to kite him as much as possible. Brawner is gonna find him. Flash coming in from both Galio and Irelia. And nope. Jolicious, you're pretty ballsy, but you ain't gonna get that kill.
Surrender vote from purple team failed.
Yeah, I understand why.
Yeah. And
Roto.
on the side. Ultimate goes down the vote from Johnny as well, completely locking down Brother, and Brawler just completely destroyed. Ran to the tower for protection, but that ain't gonna help you at this stage of the game. 24 minutes in, tier 1 turret, nope.
Jolicious falling kind of low though, but they're just looking to continuously push in here, as it is a 5v3 at the moment, maybe even looking to dive the second turret. No. And Vladimir, meanwhile on top, is pushing. So it's just going to continue doing that. Yeah, Jolicious is recalling now though. They are all falling back, and the dragon is up, and I'm thinking that we're going to see Gamehoppers going for an uncontested dragon.
Yeah, it's just adding insult to injury at this stage, because they don't necessarily need Drake. I mean, it's nice to have, but they can just keep pushing all day. And Ezreal looking for the steal. Yeah, that's it.
That's the comeback.
Comeback time.
I think that was a blind steal. It was
a blind steal.
It was a blind steal, yeah.
Get that. I think he did.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
You didn't?
No.
No?
Oh well. It would have been good if he
it,
had.
yeah.
It looked like it, yeah. I think I just saw the bullet come from Graves at the same time. I didn't see the gold go up in Graves, that's why I thought Ezreal had stolen it, but...
They're pinging onto red buff here. Vladimir want to find Jolicious. He is going to find him. Jolicious is going to find him too. Brawner's going to follow up with a Sonic Wave. No, that's going to be dodged. and they're going to go, Jolish is going to follow up, so is Johnny. They're all kind of chasing here. It's a 4v4 at the moment, and Jolish is taking some damage, but so is Vladimir. And again, yeah, they're really just winning the trades all over the map.
Yeah, both teams really want this sort of close quarters engage, like in the jungles, because Johnny's ultimate really synergizes with the jungle fight. But at the same time, so does Vladimir and Galio, and he can't really afford to do that. And wow, the damage of the wall through, that's just having to pull out of that burst.
Yep, Brozo is really looking for the initiate right here. Everybody is really, really not wanting to fight this. Maybe Lee Sin is going to be caught out of position. I think that's going to be it. He's going to W to somebody, but we have 3 people here in a bad position. Brozo is going to follow up on 2 of them. Going to hit Alistair, going to hit Lee Sin. Lee Sin popping that rend, or somebody's popping that rend, means he's going to fall immediately though. It's way too slowed, and the equilibrium strike. I can never say that. From Jolicious, and they're looking to go for Baron straight away.
The only person they can damage, it seems like every single team fight is Jolicious taking the damage. Like none of the carries are like even being touched, because Irelia's leading the charge, and wow, Galio coming in here, gets cheese wheeled, ultimate goes down, and that will not be enough to save him. Actually getting the shutdown from Ezreal, straight on to double kill. Bloom is going for the counter initiate, just kind of standing there taking to the face. Jolicious going back in as well, he will also fall triple kill, and Rala's coming in with a quick draw. Comeback time. Just needs one water type flash into. Oh, he will get it with the red buff. Now chasing after Mountain. Actually goes for the initiate once again. I don't know if that's a good idea. Coming under the turret. Bruno has respawned. Going straight onto Mr. Rallis. Ultimate goes down, knocking him into the wall. And Cow will get the ace.
That's actually an ace. And a quadra kill for Ezreal. Wow, that was just a poorly coordinated team fight from Gamehoppers, and I think they're not that serious at the moment. They're just going in and out as they want, and yeah, that allows Ezreal to pick up a quadra kill. Maybe comeback we have right here.
Yeah, they've got to be careful though, because they're only about 6k behind. It's not huge. Well, it is huge, but it's not completely game changing. Well, at this point, Graves is fed, yes, but if Graves gets taken out, then
those 4 kills, Ezreal is only 1,000 gold behind, actually, from Graves. Yeah. Has that Triforce, has that Bloodthirster.
Oh, this is the thing though. Okay, he's gone Triforce, and then he's got the massive power mid-game, but if they just try and postpone this, then he's going to fall off because of that Triforce. Yeah. And Graves will just carry on scaling. This is why I don't like Triforce on anyone, basically.
They are really, you get really strong. No, you get really strong early, mid, but late you really fall off. And Mountain gonna get caught here. Stupid face check. He is gonna fall. Jolicious is gonna pick up that kill. They're gonna continue chasing. Flash coming in from Jolicious. Will he be able to pick up any of them? Yes, he will get the equilibrium strike onto Vladimir, and so will Bronner. He will get ultimate by Johnny. Johnny will pick up 1 kill. Ultimate coming in from Galio as well. Jolicious really tanking. He's going to fall to Buddha, but Bloom is now going into tanking the turret, and they are going to back off in a 3-for-1 trade in the term of kills. But Buddha is still alive. He might be able to do something right here, as Kennen and Graves are picked off from the team. Yep. Nope. And now they're going to follow right around. Stun, good stun coming in from Johnny. Rallis able to pick up that kill. That was nicely done.
That was a sweet stun over the wall from Johnny.
Yeah.
That was so nice. And now they should be able to pick up the straight. They've not like no one to contest. Lee Sin will be heading up in about 2 seconds, but he's still at base. Their AD carry is down, the only person with kills. And the other carries on as well. They only have Galio right now along with Cow. Yeah, they're going to be able to pick this up. And Galio needs to be careful. Swing screen goes down as well, and it picked up Baron. I don't know if he's been too close.
Floom is taking a lot of damage, to be honest.
Cow going crazy. Still staying. He might get cheese wheeled. He did get cheese wheeled. They're actually going to chase this out. I don't see how that's a good idea.
Oh, listen. They decide to back off as Jolicious enters the fight.
Yeah, the only person getting focused down in these team fights is Jolicious. And yeah, the problem when a Bruce was fed is like, yes, you need to focus them, and while True that's taking a lot of damage, Equilibrium not gonna land from the Blade Surge, gonna carry on, QW combo coming from Mountain, and True that's pulling down the ultimate, going back in even though he's used Pull. Don't know, that was a great idea. And Mr. Ryler's down at about 50% HP. He does have lifesteal, however, and he should be able to get that back in no time.
He's deciding
Let's
to go
check
back
this
actually.
breakout.
Yeah.
They go for this invisible Drake. It's not there.
No. Ryler's going to go back. Yes, he's going to pick up the last whisper that was predicted with the as he
Yeah,
went
that's a
back with the
massive damage increase.
last whisper. Yeah. He went back with the pickaxe and hit 1,600 gold. That's usually a last whisper. And now the Drake has spawned. Just now.
I commend them for carrying on the game, but it's just so difficult. They focus down the Graves, and you still have Irelia, and the Bruisers are still super strong at this stage as well. So you focus on the Squishies, and meanwhile your Squishies have just been destroyed. Lee Sin looking for the steal.
Won't happen. And now he's going to get caught here by Graves. Going to kick him away, but they're going to follow up. He's not probably even able to. Nope, he wasn't able to safeguard to anything, and Rallis able to pick up yet another kill. Good job, man.
515 crit from Mr. Rallis.
Yeah, that's just immense.
Yeah, they lost Lee Sin, and this could be an inhibitor.
Yep.
Or definitely is an inhibitor. Broto going for the initiate, completely annihilated. Didn't even see his health bar. He just went from 100 to 0. There was no progression at all. It was just, you were at 100%, now you're dead. I don't think he even moved during that. Frightening damage.
That is really good damage.
Absolutely sickening.
Yeah, it is. And they're just pushing in here for the inhibit for the Noxus turrets. What am I talking about? The Noxus turrets. It's from Runeterra. It's from Runeterra Cup. Yeah. Yeah. From the Nexus turrets. And no, they're deciding to go top lane, just pick up an easy turret, and they're gonna continue pushing. They're gonna continue pushing by the looks of it, going in for the inhibitor turret. And surrender but coming yet again from blue team here. They are looking for initiate. Nope. They just want to go for this inhibitor. Just kind of looking for it. Decided not to catch anyone. And picking up yet another inhibitor. That's definitely why. And it looks like some of Gamehoppers are looking to head back, pick up some more items. Sexy coming out from Jolicious. It's definitely sexy.
Interesting. I like how Alistair tried to bait out Malphite with the ward. He put a ward down and wanted Malphite to try and go for it so they could pick him off.
Yeah.
He nearly did. Like, he hit it once and he was like, wait, this is a trap.
Yeah, Broto was like, whoa, a ward. Like,
a ward, 25 goals.
Yeah. I bought this Oracle, so it needs to be paid back. Like, it needs to pay itself. And he just runs past. He doesn't like, yeah.
That's great.
I don't know. Okay, so Vladimir is now playing hide and seek. He's just gonna hide in some bush. Pick up the golems. And nobody actually noticed him. Not sure if he could actually just face tank the top lane turret and just go pick it up.
Delph Rock.
I'm not sure if he's gonna try to do that.
Did you get the reference? Disappointed.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Delph Rock.
No, didn't get it.
Ah, disappoint me, son.
That means it's a 4v5 in that bot lane right now. Rallis is leading the charge. I'm not sure he should be the one doing it. Vladimir not there. They notice that he's there. He runs right past a minion wave. Maybe he's just trying to bait some of them to go up for Vladimir. Vladimir's jungling right now for purple team. Yep, they are looking to push in this turret here. Broto might be looking for the initiate. A Q coming onto Rallis. They are going to go in with that ultimate straight onto 4 of them. They're going to pick up Johnny immediately. He's going to fall. Rallis still there. Broto coming in with ultimate, picking up a kill onto Lee Sin. Alistair falling pretty low, and Rallis is the one just carrying through this flash coming in from Jolicious. Vladimir is following up now. Buddha is still there, but wow, both Broto and Flumus solo. They're going to go straight onto True Darts again. He's going to pull, but they are able to pick up this kill. And that is a 3-for-1 exchange, even though it was looking grim for Gamehoppers for a second.
Yeah, considering
actually.
it's a 4 versus 5, but
Yeah.
now the tower's dead. Honestly, wow, the damage, that's disgusting. And our brother is feeling the pain of Graves,
Yep.
flashing builds back for the finish. Yeah, I'm surprised that Mr. Riley did not finish the turret off. He only needs like 3 auto attacks to finish it off, and
Yeah.
considering how much damage he was doing to his bruisers, it was worth the investment, but
Yeah.
even so, they won it outright. And yeah, well played to both teams. Report for that. Gonna report for that when I get into champion lobby.
It looks like they are already in team select at the moment. I think Panky is gonna continue with those guys.
Is he? Why?
Or maybe we could get the invite